Oh, I'm back. Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Gothically Yours, Professor M. I'm Professor M. In this wonderful Christmas special, I'll be celebrating with the boys today. We're going to be having a wonderful session. If you're wondering what flavor I have today, it is Fireside Vanilla Spice by Celestial Seasonings. This was sent from my mum to Korea for me to sample. I'm going to do that today because I love cinnamon. I have a very absorbing flavor for cinnamon, so I'm maybe doing this up right. Right, boys? Oh, and finally they have names. I would like to introduce you to, finally they have names. I'd like to introduce you to Cosmos and Chaos. And I have to thank Anton the Vampire for both of them. Fantastic. Do you like this pendant? What do you think about that? Isn't that incredible? I got the beads on today. And not just one. I mean, this is Christmas time, so you have to be excessive. You should be very, very excessive at Christmas time. Just layer it up. Let's try this. Fantastic. Do you like the makeup? Dude, look at this. Let's check this out. Look at that. It matches, huh? Oh, let me try this. You ready? Oh. If you are watching this program and you would like to do this with me, I'm going to do this again. Please, please press pause now. And I will wait for you till you go get your beverage and then come back and have tea with the professor. And then you can enjoy the rest of this program. We're going to be building a Christmas tree today. So right now, press pause and come on back. I'll wait for you. And welcome back. Okay, here we go. Let me sample this. I'm going to tell you what I like about this. Mmm. Ooh, that's good. That hits the old spot. I got my Victorian fan out here. This is a beautiful black Victorian fan. Actually, in fact, it's not the Asian X-rated black. Okay, so before we start anything, I have some things to share. First of all, I'll be giving a shout out at the end of my video here to some individuals who send me love and joy throughout the year. It is now the week or so before Christmas, and for the last, let's see, this would be my fourth, I believe this is my fourth Christmas special that I have done on this channel. And what this is I do a Goth themed Christmas tree every year. Now we have two Christmas trees. We have the regular one for our home, and then I do a special Goth one that I love. And it takes me nearly 1 year to create this look. Now what's so special about this look is that I plan for this tree all year round. And the best part about it is this year, I need to show you what inspired it. So here, let me show you. And there. I want you to look at this. This was given to me by a cousin in the United States. It is the Haunted Mansion Bride. And wait. You turn her on. She turn her on. There, she glows. Check it out. Isn't it beautiful? I was just so excited when I received this. I'm like, till death doeth part. I've had my day in the sun where I had to say that, and I meant it. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Anyways, she was the inspiration behind this year's 2025 Christmas tree. I've had this on my desk in my office now for some time, and I looked at it and I said, you know what? She's the inspiration that I need. With that being said, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Christmas tree and the theme. Every year I use a black Christmas tree and ornaments. So, and I won't take up much of your time right at the moment as I finish this up. This may be a 2 and 3 cup tea video. Let's now look at the ornaments that I'll be placing on the tree. So the first ornament over here was made nearly 2 or 3 years prior. And I think even more than that, but I have not ever used this ornament. And now because of this theme, I can put it in there. It's got the purple diamonds on there. The image is from the 1850s, and I used a program called EarFam to reverse the colors and make it from white to black and made it purple in there. Beautiful. So I printed it out and created that. This is made with a wet wiped container. It looks like a daguerreotype, Victorian daguerreotype. You can see inside the little image. And I'll show you all the little boxes were recycled. Like, all of this stuff is supposed to look primitive. That's the whole point of all of this, is the primitiveness. And I used some foam and I just cut them to size. Here's the bottom of a milk carton that I had used to make the box and the shadow box. The interesting part about this, some of them have the shine on them, some don't have the shine on them. I got the tassels over here. I was using a program called Hot Pot, and it created a pretty primitive looking image, and I used other types of AI things, and they were just too photorealistic for me. So I wanted that beautiful look and style. So with that being said, let's look at the... Okay, so I'm going to show you this first grouping over here. These are fans that I had created to mimic the whole Victorian feeling of the Haunted Mansion Bride, because we know it takes place in the Victorian era. And how I made this was I used a square doily, and if I just put one this way and I put one that way, you can see where it was a square, and it was just folded in an accordion shape and then pinched and folded over. And just really, it came out beautiful. Now I could have sprayed these black, but I want that look of that lace to come through, because if you spray it black, it has a completely different feel to it, and that's going to set the ornaments on this tree apart. Next, over here, using images from the Victorian exhibition in London in the 1850s. These are wallpaper and images from the engravings, and then I had aged them down using a burnt umber and put the glitter around them. I wanted them to look very primitive. Over here, I have silver beads. I mean, I'm decadent about silver. So I wanted that on the tree this year. And also bringing these back, I don't know if I used these on my former trees, but I had these little bats to echo one of the ornaments from the collection. So I can show you that ornament right there. You can see the bat motif is here, and of course the bats are over here. So let's look at the other order. I get to show you the last 4 things over here. Now you know what this is. These are spider webs. I got this at Halloween. You can see it's still sealed in the package. I have been planning this Christmas tree for many years now. And I got a bag of raven feathers, okay? And of course, I used the large ones on another tree, but these are the minis. And then I had this cake topper, which I plunged into black ink to create a dove into a raven to match the feathers. And then I had this group of the most hideous, ugliest colored ornaments, but I thought that the patterns were really super cool. And now I have different levels of black. I've got, onyx black and ink black and spider black and different types of, ant black. I don't know what kind of, different colors of black over here. A chaotic story behind this is that there was this guy who was smoking a cigarette, and he had to sit underneath this project when I was doing it. And I'm like, dude, do you have to sit underneath my project while I'm spray painting to do this? Go somewhere else. There was park benches like really close by, right? Oh no, he just couldn't. So anyways, he bolted out of the place when I asked him to move, and he got his sweater caught on a piece of wire, and I think he ripped his sweater. Anyways, it was tragic, but every time I look at these things, I'm thinking to myself, the chaos that it took to make these bulbs. Okay, let's look at other. I found a collection of these miniature red
bulbs. I love them. Some are like matte finish and some of them are shiny finish. And I absolutely love them. So you probably see me in the reflection. Hello, hello, there. Okay, anyways, but I wanted to put these on there because black, white, and red is the perfect Gothic motif of traditional Goth. So let's do this. Every year since I began doing these Christmas specials, one person has asked me the single most important question. Professor, where on earth did you buy a black Christmas tree? The answer, I didn't. I went and got 5 cans of black 999 spray paint and this down. It was a summer project, and look at the effect. Isn't it fantastic? Anyways, if you want to create one, always wear a respirator and take it outside. But look at the effect. It is so beautiful. That's exactly what I did. With that being said, let's begin the decorating. Now, since these are so damn cute, these little bats, ooh! Right up to the top. My little bats. Check those out. The next element I'm going to be putting on the cobwebs. This is very unique because I've never done this before. And the only thing I know about this is that the more you pull on these fibers, the more cobwebbish it becomes. So I'm going to use a fairly small amount, and that is going to be, I think, about it. And I'm going to stretch them. Oh, this is fantastic. I have never done this. Has anyone ever done this before? I mean, this is like, oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. I was told the secret of this long ago by a prop maker. I do prop making also. I mean, I do prop making, but oh my gosh, the more you stretch this out, the more cobweb. This has really surpassed my expectation this year. Was like, oh my gosh. Does that not look like it's been covered in cobwebs? All right, with that being said, let's go on to the next level here. Let's start putting in, ooh, I'm gonna catch that over here. Let's start putting on the next layer of ornaments. I have these beautiful silver beads. This is basically for all my vampire brother and sisters out there who like silver as much as I do. I can never get it. It looks good. Silver is the next layer. Now, just look at this, just the way it is. I love it, just the way it is. I mean, I could actually stop right here. I mean, really, I could honestly stop right here, but no, we're going for the full feast. Pull those cobwebs longer. I'm now going to put on the Haunted Mansion imagery that I had created over a year ago. Let's do it. I am mind-bendingly happy how this came out. This is exactly as I visioned it. Now, I'm just like, wow. We're going to add another layer. We're going to add the fans, the Victorian. This is going to really intensify this tree graciously. And I only have 6. My next layer are these turn-of-the-century German etch ornaments that I had created using images from the Paris glass exhibition over 150 years ago. The next element I have are these raven feathers. And yes, I am going to put them in there. Too much is never enough. Just ask any goth who puts on makeup. they're so cute. Oh, they're so tiny and so cute. Oh my gosh. Wow. They're so tiny and so cute. Ah. They're so tiny and so cute. The last layer I'm going to be putting on today is the blood red Christmas ornaments. That's really going to make this tree pop. And I will set them up over here and let's see what that looks like. I think I'm going to boil the tea water. I need another cup of tea. How about you? If so, press pause. You know what to do. Okay, so I got the little raven. And I'm going to put him right there. Maybe it's a her. She looks nice. Right? You sit right there. Okay? You be a good raven for me. And there it is. My Haunted Mansion inspired tree this year. Now, let's look at it in all its glory. I hope you really enjoyed this today. I hope that you really enjoyed this today. Look at that. This one here is called Raspberry Zinger by Celestial Seasonings. Let's try this one. The smell is divine. You tune in just to watch me drink tea. A special shout out to my brothers and sisters this year, ending 2025 on a high note. Here we go. A very special shout out to Miss Marzipan, Negrido, Anna Jonasson, Blood Rose, Dan Rhoda, Sanas, Samuel Penn, Jamie Brossman, Gerald Acosta, Luis Cortez, The Sleepless Spook, Neko Bat, Punk Diva in New England, missing you, I'll be home soon. John at the Health Archist and Archist. Thank you, John, for the patches. Sharon G, Rowena Cravenheart, Asa Obscura, Ivana Belladonna, Anton the Vampire, Coco Milk, Odo the Doll, Eye of the Fox, Moonflower Fairy, Sultan of Sorrow, Zerolito V, and David Zemand. And if you'd like a special shout out next year, leave me a message and a comment down below. You will surely hear from me. Do you like the tree? I sure do. Let me just, do I have a light to shut off over here? Look at that. Wishing you all a very wonderful and safe Christmas 2025 and a happy ghoul year. Signing off. Gothically yours, Professor M.
carnival of Gothic love. She calls me home.